Okay, so I wanted to just pop in quickly to have a chat about the eclipse energies and just share a bit of a weird story that happened with me this week that gave me some insight into what's actually going on and just some guidance on how to manage what's happening. Um, so Monday morning, I woke up and obviously it was eclipse day, it was full moon. I'm like, oh, fabulous. I feel really good. This is all like awesome. Yippee, I'm going to survive this. And then I stepped out the house early in the morning to go to my yoga class, like I do every other Monday. And it started with, it was bucketing down with rain. My jacket wouldn't do up. My hair was getting wet. And then this put me back because I was running a little late already. And then driving there, it was just like people parked in the road and like massive chaos on the roads. And by the time I ran into my class, I was so frazzled. I was like, what the hell happened? Obviously, had my class, was really good, and came back. And when I got into the car, I started the car and the radio started blaring. And there was this song, I can't remember who the band is, but it's Gonna Make Sure You're Connected, the writing's on the wall. And I was like, oh my God, make sure you're connected. Like it was like the universe was speaking to me and saying, Yolandi, you need to stay in your heart. You need to stay connected because stumble, you might fall. So it was like this song was this awesome message about bringing me back to the space of remembering that when I'm out in the world, navigating the chaos that is literally happening and feeling really amplified at the moment, it's like if I don't stay connected to my own heart, inside of myself, all of that, the shit is really going to trigger me. The stuff is really going to get to me. And I was just like, oh my goodness. So it was such a, actually quite a cute little way of the universe, like whacking me over the head and making me realize that if I don't stay in my heart space, if I don't stay in this space of like calmness within myself, which I cultivate in my own space, in my house, and through how I do things in my little internal world where I live, the minute I get outside and the chaos of the world hits me, I'm knocked to the side. So the message today is like we have to keep like coming into our hearts. We have to stay strong within ourselves. And so as I then drove back and I saw this, I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, so the world is going to be in chaos because things are in massive flux and people are changing and structures are crumbling and it's intense because until the 8th of April we're going to be in this shakeup. So do I now want this to ruin my life and go and lie on the floor and, get like all just really like disheartened by what's happening? Or am I available for looking at why are these things triggering me? What is it bringing up in me? For me, control is a big thing. Like I hate being late. I don't like I've got a plan and everything has to work out. And when it doesn't, then it does rattle me. But the universe is saying, Yolandi, you have to let go. You have to allow yourself to just move with the flow and let things happen as they need to happen, right? So I feel like it's a real call at the moment for all of us to just step into that space. Like, I have to own what I'm feeling. I have to own the triggers that's coming up. I have to own all of this stuff that is like busy bubbling. The chaos of the world is going to make this stuff come up for you, and you have to take responsibility. I had to sit myself down and go, hell, if you missed the yoga class, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. You didn't need to get that stressed out, right? I didn't miss it. There was no issue, but like everything inside me just went to that moment, right? And it's just like getting yourself wet. The weather's crap at the moment. It is what it is. It's just like, but the water is beautiful and everything is abundant and growing. So it's changing that perspective, just like allowing ourselves to get into that space of like really understanding perspective at the moment and really understanding why is it triggering me, because it's not everyone out there, it's me that's feeling this, it's me that's going through this. So staying connected to your heart and just allowing yourself to just look, because the stuff's going to come up and it's going to feel uncomfortable. But for you to step into the next iteration of yourself and the next phase of yourself, you have to allow it. So I just wanted to drop in today to share that with you. And yeah, wishing you so much blessings for the next few weeks as we ride this beautiful roller coaster wave. Um, and I also wanted to say, just in terms of things happening, so the May retreat, we have one room, and it could be a twin room. So if you and one of your mates want to come and join us, the last room is waiting for you. And then we are also, Project Earthwork is running our Glastonbury workshop. So it's a equinox weekend workshop, and we would love to have you there. We have payment plans in place. We have everything in place for you to be able to join us. So please get on the list, register yourself, and come and have some fun with us there. We're going to be working deeply with the land as well, just like we're doing on the retreat. So, this year is really about us reconnecting with the Great Mother and just really, really, bolstering and like tuning in, anchoring back into her again. So that's really what the work's about as well. Okay, so have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon.